Hi everyone. I can't get Jesse out today. He just fed yesterday. You can see that great big belly of his sticking out there. But why I've decided to do a video today is while it's actually fresh in my mind. I've just got back from a friend's place who has a snake, of course, and I decided he'd had not the best of sheds, and she was concerned about an eye cap that was still actually stuck on his eye, and he'd only shed a week ago, and so she sort of wanted a bit of a helping hand with getting that eye cap off. Now, it's not an easy thing to do, and unless you know exactly what you're doing, do not do it. Go to somebody who does know, and if that's your vet, then that's your actual vet. So, I said, yes, of course, I can give you a hand with that. Though, I was sort of thinking more on leave it until the next shed. And a lot of the time that eye cap will come off with the next shed. But, if you know what you're doing and you know how to do it, then you can. But it will stress your snake out because it means holding them by their head, making sure they don't move their head, and being ever so careful on lifting that eye cap and doing it very, very slowly, not just ripping it off. When I say ripping it off, you can try a piece of sticky tape and folding that over and folding it off. But like I said, get an expert if you don't know what you're doing, because you're dealing with an eye. But basically, after I'd got him sorry guys, I'd got him out, he was back in shed again. But when I went in, I realized, wow, you are hot, man. You are really hot. And our weather up here at the moment is gone through the roof, and it is extremely hot every day, well up into the mid-30s. So why is he so hot? And the response was, well, why? I don't know. And he's got a basking light, and I said, do you have a heat mat going? No, we turned that off. And I said, so that's his warm side and that's his cool side? Yes. Well, why is he so hot when he's on the cool side? Whereupon I sort of investigated it a little bit, and bam, the actual heat mat was on the cool side of the tank. But not only that, it was turned on. So there was no cool area in his enclosure whatsoever. So hence, like, what the is going on? So why is the heat mat on the opposite side to the basking light anyway, or the heat light, whichever one? You don't do that. They have to have a cool side and they have to have their hot side. Oh, and I can understand, we changed it over and we never put the heat mat back on, but, we just left it there, but decided to put the heat lamp over the other side and not using that heat mat, which is fine. But obviously, one of the kids has come along and gone, oh, this is unplugged, and has plugged it back in again. So, you know, this is a video of me just saying that things can happen, and to remain vigilant, check your temperatures. It is so important to check the temperature. Now, just in picking him up and bringing him out, I knew he was boiling. He wasn't just warm, he was boiling. So, no thermostat controlling the heat mat for a start, because they weren't using it. So that heat mat had been going full bore. So he came into shed again. That's because something is wrong, and he knew that. So, you know, I immediately cooled him down slowly but surely, you know, could feel his temperature coming down, turned everything off in his enclosure. You know, his hide where he was actually laying to the side of was boiling hot as well. So everything came out, all the substrate was moved so that we could get that enclosure back down to a much cooler temp. So people understand that, you know, things happen that, you know, you didn't do, or you didn't think this would happen, but it can happen, and that's why it is so important to check your temperatures, run things on a thermostat. Now, I'm not saying if I hadn't have gone there today and done what I did, this snake would have died, but I could guarantee you he would have. He had nowhere to go. Fortunately, you know, I don't know how long it had been on at this particular stage either, but I'm hoping that now that the issue has been rectified, that he's going to be okay. And I will be checking in tomorrow or even later today, making that call. How is he? Is he okay? So guys, remain vigilant. You know, double check. It takes 2 seconds to double check that everything is how it should be, because this is what can happen, and so very easily. And I know this person loves her snakes and would certainly have never wanted this to happen, and was not a deliberate. So guys, yeah, while that was fresh in my mind, I just thought I'd bring that subject up, and I'll say bye for now. And, you know, I'd appreciate you liking and subscribing, and I hope you've got back to checking out my re-uploaded videos, and I would appreciate it if you could do that for me again. Okay guys, bye.